My friend Jack Pollitt recently posted a video of him experimenting playing 9/6, which I thought was pretty cool. And if I'm completely honest, I was a bit flummoxed as to what was going on. So I used PolyNome to help me figure it out. So what I did was I tapped in metronome 1 and changed the rhythm, clear all, and in a bar I wanted to have 6 notes. So I tapped on the whole note, and then I went to enter 6 notes. And then I put a groove in here that was a shuffle on the hi-hat. So right, rest, right. And on the second line, I put a kick on 1 and a snare there. So we've got a groove that sounds like this. So I'm calling that our 6/8 groove, even though it's written in 4/4. And then in metronome 2, I want to add a 9 over that. So I tap on here, choose change rhythm. And again, we want to divide a bar into 9. So I'll tap on the whole note. And then the first page has 1 to 8. So we need page 2 and we enter 9. So that's a bar divided into 9 notes. So straight away, we can hear what it sounds like to play 9 notes over a groove in 6. Okay, so that sounds pretty crazy. There's a couple of things we can do that might help us. One of them is that I can enter accents on this 9 to help us hear how it lines up with the 6. So if I tap on here and choose change accents and enter accent rest rest, so now you'll see that these accents line up with every other note of the pattern in metronome 1, because if we divide 6 into 3, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we divide 9 into 3, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can play this. But since we're not hearing all of these notes here, then that's a little bit confusing. So if I put a hi-hat on all of the notes up here, now we will hear that all of these line up with one of the hi-hat notes. And if I change the accenting of metronome 2, so we only hear the accented notes. 1, 2, 3. So what we actually have is a 3/2 for every group of 2 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's how we get the 9/6. Now we could do various things, like we could add some voice counting to this. Let's assign the sound L to be voice 1 to 3, for example.
3.
And then we'll
1.
add that. So now we can hear this 1, 2, 3 count.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1.
So you see that lines up exactly with the hi-hats, and then we divide into triplets.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Now one way to hear our shuffle hi-hat pattern again is to add some accents to this pattern. So we can tap on here, choose change accents, and we'll accent the first and third notes. And then we can use the accent fader for metronome 1 to change the degree of accenting up here.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So if I bring up this fader,
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Now we're back to the shuffle.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Okay, and then we could do something like add a rhythm down here. Let's change sounds, and we'll use a tom-tom sound. So I'll tap and hold, and I'll change this to be a tom sound. And maybe we would step the hi-hat, so I can tap and hold the H, search for hat, and then with that circle and the F, that's the foot hi-hat. So in fact, we could have foot on the hi-hat and then tom-tom. And we can hear how that sounds as a groove.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And I'll bring the counting down.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And then I'll make it a complete shuffle by taking out the middle note. So there's obviously lots of different things you can do in terms of assigning rhythms, but for me, this just helped me to get my head around how the 9 against 6 works. And it helped me see the triplets against the 2. So you've got essentially 3 against 2 3 times, and then you've got a groove overlaid onto this 6. Anyway, thank you, Jack, for your inspiration. And for everyone else, there's something for you to play around with.